Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a tarot reading for ENHYPEN. Actually, it's an update because a lot of people were requesting this to see the energies available for them and how they're doing. Um, so let's start. They got the Three of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, Five of Wands, Queen of Wands, and Two of Cups. Um, Definitely, there's starting with the Three of Swords. This is a very strong card. In the sense that if you mix the Three of Swords with the Five of Pentacles, definitely the guys are going through a phase where they feel a bit lost. Honestly, they feel a bit like with a certain heartache. Um, because there's a lot of confusion here. There's a lot of mixed emotions, and they are a bit lost about what they should do, how they should move on. How what do they have available, and I think that they do struggle with confidence. Sometimes there's this sense of always feeling like you are not good enough, and they just don't understand what's been requested out of them. It seems like there's a big confusion here. Um, they are in this phase that when I take this whole reading, I feel like they are in this sort of teenager kind of vibe, like they are in this rebellious phase where they are angry at themselves and the others, and they just don't understand what is causing this. There's a lot of confusion, there's a lot of frustration, and there's also this feeling of always having to stand corrected. Like people always telling them, oh, you should change this, you should be like this, you shouldn't be like this. So it sort of creates a sort of heartache, like you are a bit like hurt by not knowing if you're good enough or not, or actually not understanding what you have to do to be good enough. um I think that there's a lot of energy here of also a lot of contained sort of anger, like not getting um like I think that there was a point where they were told that they were amazing and that they had that they were the best, and now all of a sudden they are already on this stage where they are like, oh, you shouldn't be like this, you should be like this. So there's a mix of emotions and messages. They don't understand what they are doing wrong. And I think that seeing all these energies here, I think this is about maturity. They are being asked to be more mature, and they don't understand. They don't know how to be more mature. Probably they they receive the feedback, they listen to it, they bow, they say uh-huh, they nod, they say, oh, I understand. But inside of them, they don't understand. The only thing that they understand is that they are being, like, I don't want to say punished because it's a harsh word, punished, but they are that they are being stand corrected, or that someone is patronizing them, and they talking to them like a very authoritative father figure, and they don't want to hear it, so they evade. They are like, uh-huh, I understand, uh-huh. But then once they get out of this, they don't understand, they don't get it, they don't listen, probably. These guys, here with the Five of Wands, like I always tell in my readings, and I know that a lot of people probably don't pay much attention to my tarot readings about ENHYPEN, but I always tell you that what I see in the cards when I read for them is that these guys are very strong-headed. They have a strong personalities, all of them. They have like this strong magnetism. So no one here, at least from what I can see in the cards, no one here is like um is someone that is like fragile. They have their strong um, energy that of course is expressed in different ways, in different traits, but they all of them are, and they have a lot of ego as well. So what I'm seeing this is that probably they don't want to be like being told what to do. There's a sense of don't tell me what to do. There's a sense of rebellion. I think that I will name this tarot reading rebellion or being rebellious, because I think that they are going through that. They are going through that. They um like they are being asked to be a certain way, but they are not getting it. There's a lot of resistance. There's a lot of why me? Like, why do I have to change? So, and I think that this is very personal, and this is also very understandable because the industry is relentless, and the people and the audience are relentless as well. So there's a bit of like them not understanding what they're doing wrong, because in their perspective they are doing their best and they are always working, they are always like putting the effort. But I think that this is why they need someone to guide them in a more personal way. They need better relationships when it comes to how they are being managed. Because probably when they think about, oh, you have to be better or you have to improve, they actually think that they are being asked to improve their individual skills or their talents or some part of their performances. But they don't understand that actually what they are being asked also is to be a better version of themselves when it comes to their personality or their individuality. And of course, that we also have to take into consideration that these guys are very young and that they still don't know who they are. They can learn and memorize their concept, um, and what people expect them, what role the people expect them to play. But actually, when it comes to them knowing themselves, they are still growing. They are still figuring out who am I, what do I want, what do I want to say, how do I say it. So this is why they are a bit on the defensive. Like, okay, what do you want me to do? I'm still, I don't know. I'm confused. I don't know, I'm angry, because they got a lot of ones here. So if you mix the cards of not feeling good enough and also the frustration of not feeling validated, and not feeling supported, actually, it makes them very grumpy, very on a bad mood, very moody, very unstable as well. Um, and then we have the Queen of Wands, that also, the Queen of Wands is a card that talks about pride, about being prideful, about standing your ground, about being magnetic, being powerful, like I am the ruler here. So in this group, they definitely they all have their strong aura. They all have very, when they have to, they can be very strong-headed, very stubborn, and yes, sometimes they are too blunt. I think that all of them have this sort of trait when they say what they want to say and they don't measure. But they are in the process of learning to be better. They are working on this. And I think that the Queen of Wands also represents a female influence, Probably if this person is going to come into their lives, is going to help them improve their interactions with each other, their connections to be deeper. Because I think that the female gaze here, the female influence is very needed for these guys. Also, since she could be representing a person, I don't know, maybe this is someone that had already worked with them, but now she's going to get more involved. Now she's going to get more involved with them because it's needed. It's needed that this person is going to get involved. And at the same time, it's very important because actually she speaks their language. She is as passionate and as blunt and direct as they are. So she will match very well with their characters. She's also someone that is very competitive and she wants results. So if she has to like be harsh with them, she will be very blunt, very straightforward, very honest, because she wants them to have better interactions with each other, and also to propitiate and to make it possible that they do connect with each other from a very emotional and more like heart-to-heart conversations. I think that they do need to have a moment to have heart-to-heart conversations among themselves, and she will be the one that is going to enable this. She's going to participate. She's going to gather them all, and they are all going to have very strong, very emotional conversations about this that is going on. I think that her her goal is for them to become closer. And I'm not talking about the cameras when the cameras are on. I'm talking about the what they need to do for the group. Um, I think that she sees the potential in them. She probably sees that the connections are there. It's just that they need someone to sort of like regulate their energy, because they are so strong that they need someone as strong as them that can be like a leader or a sort of a guide, but at the same time that she can be very assertive and being like, okay, let's go to the point. Let's like work on this. What's going on? And they will listen to her because they will sense that she is very honest. And I think that they also struggle with trusting other people. I don't know if maybe there are some people that manages them that seem very not genuine. So the guys they probably do not fully trust some people in the staff or some people, some managers. But this female is going to be like a sort of mother figure, but a very powerful one, a very powerful one, because she got the Queen of Wands. She's not going to be, if there was a Queen of Cups here, I would be like, oh, okay, maybe she's going to be sweet and devoted to them. But no, this is going to be very like, okay, guys, let's work on this so we can be better and so we can like actually do better, because I want us to achieve and to be the best. She definitely looks for results. She's doing this because she's competitive, because she wants them to release their full potential, and she wants them to be the best they can be. But she also sees that connections and the relationships between them need some fixing, and they need to have this very intimate moment where they can uh, talk to each other without feeling judged, or without feeling like someone is observing them, or someone that is judging them, or that someone is like monitoring them. You know, they need this space of intimacy and also confidentiality, because I don't know if maybe they had people that they had talked to before that actually was like afterwards they wrote like a sort of report and they delivered this to the CEO. So they felt a bit betrayed by that, because they would open up their hearts and actually then everyone would find out what they said. And they want, they, you know, this is why I say that they are on this teenage kind of like behavior, because they have a lot of things that they want to express, but they don't want to be like exposed. They don't want others to know, because this is something that probably they need confidentiality, because they are growing. They don't even know what they want or who they are. So if they say something or if they express themselves a certain way, they are subject to change. You know, yes, today when you asked me how I was feeling, I told you that I felt like this and this and this, and I thought that this other person was like this and this and this. But then maybe a few days from now, I can change. I can change my mind and I can say, like, oh, now I don't feel that way. Now I feel a different way. So this is why I think that this Queen of Wands will be a very essential figure here, because she will provide this sort of like camaraderie and also this feeling of being close to them, being close to them, being this leader, being this also motivator, because I think that she has a lot of energy and she's very passionate about her work, but she's also very passionate about making them connect with each other, and also like hearing their stories, you know, hearing their side of things, and working on this. So I think that this is going to be great for them, because they are going to, after all of this, they are going to be more united. And with this, I don't mean that they are not united, that there's no connection. There is connection. It's just that there's so many messages and feedbacks running around that they feel like they are always being punished by something. They feel like they are always in the tension room. So they are a bit angry at the situation as well. So this female is going to propitiate a lot of good moments, moments of closeness, moments of vulnerability as well, of opening up about what's going on. So she's going to be a great influence for them. So yes, guys, this is all I have for them. I hope that you enjoyed it, and of course you are welcome to leave your opinion. Of course, be respectful about what's your perception about them. So thank you so much, guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.